Hey, happy Valentine's Day, my loves. This is your daily insight on life and love for Valentine's Day, which is February 14th, 2020. Well, it's every single year, but you get what I'm saying. But it's also timeless, so wherever you're pulled to it in time, let me know what brought you here. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if you need clarification, but check to either side or down below or in, I don't know, the info box on how to book your own personal reading. Definitely reach out, say hello, let me know where you are in the world. I'm in upstate New York drinking Dasani sparkling water. It's tropical pineapple. Gotta tell you, it's okay. I'm not the biggest fan, but you know, I like pineapple. So, happy Valentine's Day. I do not have a Valentine, and that is more than okay. But if you are new to my channel, heads up. I love love. I love all the ways it expresses itself. I love all the ways that it shows up in life. And well, if you've been here for more than a day, you probably already know that. So this being Valentine's Day and also timeless, I want to see where we're going. I was drawn to the Spirit Song Tarot from Paulina Cassidy. Love the artistry on it. Love the meanings in the cards. And this was kind of interesting in what came out. The Two of Acorns. We have Transition. We have the King of Acorns and the Six of Feathers. The Emperor. Ace of Acorns. 10 of Acorns. All right. A lot of acorn energy, a lot of wand energy if you go back to the original Rider-Waite deck. But, so you have, this is about completely clearing your mind right now. Do you want to continue on the same, you know, dogmatic road that you were going on in the past? Before I start this reading, hey to everyone who signed up for the Valentine's Day special. That was a major hit. Definitely doing that further down the road. I'm still doing it through today. So whenever you're booking it through today, let me know if you want to do it. It's been amazing. I love every single one of you. And yeah. Okay, wait. I think that was all I wanted to say. I'm definitely going to be doing something down the road. I'm going to be doing all sorts of crazy specials. You guys are amazing with those. And well, you're all just amazing. I love every single one of you. Okay, lots of wand acorn energy going on. Do you want to continue on with the same road you were with in the past? Do you want to start something new? Do you want to let the past go? Do you want to let bygones be bygones? I think that a lot of you are afraid of making a mistake. My mascot, my angel. Hi. She loves me. Don't let her back ears and closed off stance fool you. See? Totally wants to hang out. Not resisting in the slightest. Okay. Okay, liberation. You got to free yourself from all sorts of conditioning on this one. You have to free yourself from all the old constraints that you're dealing with. You have so much burden on you. You've been so incredibly stressed. You have to make a decision, though. What is stressing you out? What about this situation is stressing you out in matters of, I want to say, the heart? This is your entire world that is stressing you out. And it's like all these personal interactions are the straws that are breaking the camel's back on this. You got to pull away from that one. You are being forced into rest mode with this. Let's see. We have innovation. You're going to have to be super creative with this one. You have to go into this next step. You have to be very... Now, I don't even want to say that. No. Yes, transition. I got it. But... be very deliberate and clear on what is stressing you out and what you need to pull the cords on, because you get lost in the mess with this. And I don't want you to feel like you have to drop everything. This isn't an oversized bundle on your part. It's just, this is you holding on to every little strife, every little burden. You're internalizing way too much on this. And how this is coming across is you're having a poker face. You don't want people to see that you're stressed out, that you're overwhelmed, that you don't know which road to go. And I completely understand that. I completely understand this, not wanting to be seen as vulnerable and not wanting to give anyone something to talk about. It's not that you care that anyone is talking about you or that people could possibly have something to say or that people are noticing something. You're trying to stay under the radar. And really, that's just adding to your anxiety. And I don't want you to get to a point where you just drop it all, just have a case of the ginormous efforts. Hi, she's back. She's back. I knew she would be. Hi, baby. You're gonna snuggle me for a minute. You're part of this reading. Don't resist my love. She likes this. All right, so responsibility. Yes, you have a ton of responsibility on your plate. You have a ton of people who are counting on you. You have a ton of people who are calling out for your time. But guess what? You don't owe anyone shit. I'm not telling you to drop your legal responsibilities and run or something that's your true heart calling. But you have to really set your priorities in this one. Not everyone is a priority in this. Not every situation calls to be a priority. You're just trying to be yes to everything, so it's not being seen as weak, and that's so anxious ridden with you. I can't stop snuggling you. You look like you're irritated on camera, but then you do this sweet little headbutt thing. I swear to God, this cat doesn't know how to cat. She just does this running headbutt. She has ever since you're going. Let's see. Liberation. You got to let all of this go and let the cards fall as they may. Because, you know, I'm doing a card reading. You got to let the cards fall as they may, because not everything is going to end up upright in your world. And some of these things you simply have to let fall to the wayside. It is not a priority. You're just putting on your plate for the sake of putting on your plate, for the sake of keeping busy, for the sake of keeping your mind busy. No, you don't want to do that. Is this bothering you? Then we have creative force. You're going to have to get really creative with how you work your way out of this. How do you start to delegate responsibility to the appropriate parties? How are you going to smoothen out some of the bumps in this transition? Because you've been putting this off for a while, and it's going to be stressful no matter how you swing it. It's just how it's going to be. This is going to be something that keeps you anxious, something that keeps you on edge. I got it. But it's going to give you a lot of insight on what some of the pitfalls were in this path, and how you can avoid this down the road. It's really about communication and being completely transparent and not holding back just for the sake of someone else's comfort in this, which I feel like you're afraid of letting people down. You're afraid of hurting someone's feelings. You're afraid that maybe you're going to make the wrong choice. And guess what? And not making a choice and screwing around, you are still doing it. You've got to play a co-creator in this one. Spirit's meeting you halfway. You are being told to step up in this. Sometimes you're going to have to be seen as an asshole, and you're going to have to be okay with that. Sometimes you got to be cruel to be kind, and you have to be okay with that. It's not in your heart to be cruel. You're not a monster. You're not any of these things, but you're afraid of being seen as such. You're afraid of letting people down. Don't. You are not letting anyone down. You are changing, and that's perfectly okay. It's time to get going. It's time for you to get in the driver's seat of your life. And now, so I don't get the same card. Did I just drop some? No, I didn't. Hi. I just don't want to get the same card, so every time I use them, I try and shuffle them, and sometimes when I'm on camera, I don't always shuffle them. And then I have to do like a grand reshuffle. I don't want to do that. The romance angels. Valentine's Day, love. Again, I don't have a Valentine. Well, okay, I have my sons. And I have my bestie who's my ex, but you know how that goes. Well, maybe not, I don't know. It really surprises people when I tell them that I'm like best friends with my ex. Love yourself first. Okay, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, it's like super hot. Forgiving and learning. Yes, I know, I'm weird. I'm doing all these weird quips. It's just how I am. I'm weird. Get used to it. Forgiving and learning. Hi, Angel. Okay. Chemistry. Then we have make the effort, finances and career, and new love. Some of you might be meeting new partnerships through work or connections of work. That is so cool. Look at the... I love it. You know, I fully believe in the soulmate twin flame journey. I think that we have karmic partners. We have kindred spirits. We have soulmates. We have a twin flame. I totally believe that. I know how crazy some people think it is. I don't care. It's something that truly resonates with my soul, and I think that a lot of you are on this soulmate twin flame journey, and I think that a lot of you are meeting divine counterparts this year, but even in the upcoming next few weeks, you know, March and February, March, and April are a huge compressed time where it's like spring is finally waking up all these connections. You know, the groundhog doesn't really know much about the weather, but he is predicting, I think, in early spring. I'm just going to call it out there. You know, I would love to stay and pet you, and I love that you're leaning against me like this, but I can't pet you the whole time. I have to shovel. Oh, no, I didn't mean to have... I accidentally booped the cat. I'm not a monster. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. A new person is stirring your romantic feelings. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Get your crap together. All right, this is not about codependence. This is maybe about a career change for some of you, finding new work, getting your finances in order, and maybe you're just going through an overhaul. Some of you are going back to school, but you're going to be meeting someone really interesting along the way, whether it's soul tribe, which is the case for some of you, but I really feel like a lot of you are getting your love light turned on, or, you know, that's kind of cheesy to say, but again, I'm cheesy. Somebody is going to be somebody who you connect romantically with, and let's see what else. Oh my God, my girl Sam Rodman, she does the amazing readings on Roots to Wings channel on YouTube. Check her out. She's total badass, totally amazing psychic. One of my really good friends. She, she's a love guru. And she was talking about February, March being these really large takeoff months, and you coming into union with yourself and loving yourself first. Everything just falls to the wayside until that happens. But a lot of you have been feeling this shift, this pull, this magnetic pull towards something, the great attractor, this lingering, nudging feeling that something's about to take place. And that's super cool. And it's actually happening. I'm seeing a lot of you serendipitously meeting somebody, and it's the most odd way. Some of you have literally walked up to your partner's door just randomly, never been there before, you know, just meeting somebody for the first time, and it's like love at first sight. Some of you, it's just, are even meeting on the interwebs, and that is something that is totally, you know, I remember when that used to be a stigma, like back in 2003 even. But a lot of you are finding your counterparts all over the world through the interwebs. And that's what I love about the internet. You can connect with so many people. You're connecting with someone. And a lot of you are finding it through work and going through those career changes. And this is really just finding that correct spot where you guys cross paths. I know how crazy that sounds, but everything that you've been doing prior, all this purging, this relentless purging, has been drawing you closer, not just to love. I would love for that to be like the period on this sentence. However, it's not. This is a whole library of words and stories and narratives of, what the meaning of your life is. This is a major thing that's coming into play right now, because these connections, these soul partnerships are huge catalysts for doing divine soul work, like humanitarian work, lifting up the general vibration of the collective. I know how that sounds, but a lot of people are stepping into that soul mission work. If you look around and you start to see all these amazing groups pop up, not cults, but you know what I'm saying. So make the effort. You gotta actually meet spirit halfway on this, and that's difficult for some of you guys. Some of you guys are still hiding out in your little cubby holes. Don't. You gotta get out of your comfort zone with this one because this is so constricting. Oh, God, is any of this making sense? I'm worried that it's sounding general, and I don't want it to. This is the storyline I'm getting. All right, so I am going to use Wisdom of the Oracle because I have been using this like a madman the last few weeks. Love Cold Baron Reed. Freaking love this chick. Oh, what's this? Chaos and Conflict. All right. Yeah. And it's upright. Let's see. Are you having fun being my mascot? My mascotti? She's not entertained by my antics. Nobody is. Let's raise a glass. Oh. Happy, happy. Chaos and Conflict. It's the storm that is going to clear out your pathway and give you the keys to your divine happiness. Time for a nap. Get your season. 12 weeks are going to be very important for you guys. Ooh, Serendipity. I love that movie. Oh my God, I love it. Did you ever see that movie, Serendipity? Okay, there's that. There's this movie called In Your Eyes. There's Timer. And what else is there? There's another one. It's, Fork in the Road. It's decision time. It really is decision time. Are you going to move forward? Are you going to break this cycle? This is all waiting on you to make a decision. And if you're worried because, well, you have free will, that's great, fine, and dandy, and you are at the fork in the road, this is fate. You can't fuck it up. You can't fuck up fate. It'll drag you around until you make the right choice. It's the fork in the road. And then there's the direction you should go. There's the direction some of you are going. But you only see this. This one's a straight shot to your fate, to your destination. This one is a nice little dead end loop around. This is where the loop disappears and you don't quite see it. So you think you're going to one destination and it's going to be and then you get to here again and it's, hey, this looks familiar. I don't want to go down that way again. I'm going to go this way. So to the fate, which is going to be waiting for you all along. And it's going to keep itself occupied until you get your sorry ass there. You can't stop fate. You can't stop your destiny. You signed up for this. And I'm sure that a lot of you feel like you were drunk when you signed your life contract. I know I do. But this is something that is going to be massively expansive for you. Poised, you're ready to leap into it. You are really ready to leap into this fate, this destiny of yours. And it's not your only fate. It's not your only destiny, but this is a pivotal point in your life chart. So with that being said, it's going to seem actually pretty damn magical. And that's where a lot of your self-sabotage comes in it because it seems almost too perfect, too good to be true. And it's not. You're coming out of a deep sleep right now. And that's where the 12 weeks comes in. You have been mentally just going through the day on so many accounts. If you're not purging, if you're not going through some sort of messy chaos, it just feels like you are going through the drone. And you're kind of been accustomed to that, haven't you? Like it's kind of been this almost vice grip intensity, and then it's just release drone, and then just purging it out. But this chaos, it is truly clearing the pathway for you. And I think that you're going to be able to see things very clearly throughout this in the future. So this is very fated. You can't screw it up. You're ready to leap into this. There is no hesitance. It's going to seem magical. That's where you have to keep yourself in check because you're going to want to self-sabotage. And you are too magnificent to put yourself in that position. I'm urging you. And I was talking yesterday about insecurities. Base of this is finding your peace. I was talking yesterday about insecurities and how I used to be this walking insecurity, like super bad. And now I still have insecurities that bubble up. Yes, everyone has insecurities, and you're absolutely right. And some of them you have grown comfortable with, and that's perfectly okay. I'm not trying to force any sort of belief or idea or force you to do anything. It's just, if you have it in you to make the effort to make a change that you know would be good for you, then go ahead and do it. Just want you to be happy, whatever that looks like to you. So, notes from the universe on love and connection. I think we're going to kill the reading there. How is your Valentine's Day going? What are your plans? I am taking my 13-year-old to his date. I'm not going to accompany them on the date. They're going to go see the Sonic movie, and I'm so happy for him. He is one of the coolest teenagers I've ever seen. Definitely has a sense of bravery, definitely his own unique personality, and I think that's going to serve him amazing in life because he is a total shit starter, and he is so self-aware and self-assured, and he's so caring. So I'm taking him to meet his little girlfriend on a date, and then I'm going to take my younger son around. That's my Valentine's Day. It's gonna be good. Let's see. What are your plans for Valentine's Day? This is one of the first times in a long time I haven't had one. And you wanna know what? That's perfectly okay. You know, we put so much emphasis on having to have that person, and I think that it's great, but also, again, it's just, I really want to emphasize how whole you are in yourself. I don't want you to get lost that you need another person by your side as validation that you are worthy of something. And I know that a lot of you don't, but since it's something that comes up a lot in readings, I don't want you to get lost in the meaning of it. Love is great. I love love, as you know. But it doesn't matter if another person is validation for you or not. You're going to want what you're going to want. There's nothing that can stop your heart's call. But you are perfectly acceptable, welcome, beautiful, and thriving and worth everything as you are in yourself. I don't care what your past is. I don't care what your faults are. You, no matter what you are worthy of that self-love, the redemption, the everything in life. So please don't get hooked on this idea that you have to have somebody there at all times. So, getting off the soapbox, and let's finish this reading off. And again, if you want to book your own personal reading, check the description, wherever it may be on here, and definitely reach out and definitely say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. Find me on any social platform. I'm in upstate New York, and I think we have snow coming. It's going to be freezing tomorrow, and I did not expect it. I thought I was going to... I was very ignorantly thinking it was going to stay kind of chilly and start to get warm. Not for a little while, I suppose. There is a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. Guidance, attention, help, maybe. Love, always. Criticize, never. The question was, what to give others, if anything at all? Isn't it fun being you? That kind of goes perfect with Valentine's Day, doesn't it? You don't have to continuously give. All you have to do is exist, and that is gift enough. You're going to do what you're going to do, but don't feel like you have to do something. Don't feel like your self-worth or your personhood depends on something you give. You are so much more valuable than a dollar sign, than some sort of present. These are all things to put into perspective. I heart you. I really do. I heart you. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those in their lives, there would be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets, and I still look forward to that day. Big hearts, the universe. You've got time. Ever wonder what life's fleeting pain and sorrow... Ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love and loved wildly? You have so much to look forward to, the universe. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. Tally-ho, the universe. Those you love you. Tastes like paper. Forgive. Forgiveness is going to have to be something on the forefront for a lot of you. Even if that person isn't in your life, there's going to have to be some forgiveness. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs, the universe. It's so hard to forgive. I know that I still struggle to forgive some people in my life, but it's a weight that you don't need on you. So for your own sake, for your own happiness, for your own lightheartedness to move on to the next step, find out how you can to forgive. And it doesn't have to happen all at once. When it comes about as something that triggers you, that's when you are going to face that issue. So I hope that you take the not always easy road, but the right road with it, because you deserve that happiness. I love you all so very much. I hope that you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day, or wherever you are in time being pulled to this reading. Let me know if it resonated. Let me know if you need clarification. Let me know if you want to book your own personal reading, but definitely say hello and let me know where you are. I love every single one of you. Thank you to all my new subscribers for all the likes, shares, subscribes. And you want to know what? If you're watching this right now and you haven't yet, hit the bell for notifications. Do it. All right. I love you all so much. Stay safe. Have fun. Take care.